Hello, hello, and welcome to RQ Streams. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope you find that this is a haven, a respite from the hurly-burly of the current times. I hope you're all here to settle in for a calm and chill afternoon playing a hopefully humorous game with me. Hey folks, the hair floof is wonderful. Yeah, the hair is very definitely getting very floofy. Yeah. A little bit of admin before we start. This stream and all the streams that we do on this channel are supported and are only possible through your wonderful generosity and support. You can support us in multiple ways, either by direct donation in the feed down below, and I have suddenly remembered that I have not woken up Imogen Bot, so let me do that while we carry on. You can subscribe here on the channel, or you can support us over on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Rusty Quill, where you will be able to find out more about us and the shows that we put out, because we are also a podcasting network and entertainment production company, putting out 3 shows a week. We put out a gaming podcast called the Rusty Quill Gaming Podcast, a horror anthology show called the Magnus Archives, and a sci-fi semi-improvised comedy show called Stella Firma. You can find out more about us and about the shows that we produce over at www.rustyquill.com. Right. I think that is most of the admin out of the way, and Imogen Bot is just loading up. Yes, right. Imogen Bot is loaded. So how are we all this afternoon, or whatever time of day it is in your locale? I'm really quiet. We've got that problem again, don't we? Okay. I'm going to turn up the gain on my mic, and hopefully that is better. Is that better? Okay. Can people hear me better now? Right, okay. I'm probably going to have to try playing around, because I've moved the microphone again. It is a lot closer to me. Tiny bit better for you. That's really weird. I'll just have to speak up, I guess. Pezzy Chaos. Oh, but I like Darth Anil. Yes. For anyone who wasn't here on Sunday for the Trivianil Pursuit quiz, you missed out on what we assume is some lag from the Discord call that Mike and I were on, whereby my voice ended up getting bass boosted by the... Princess, you could just open the 2 doors between us and hear me better. That's really weird, because I have literally done nothing since the stream on Sunday. Anybody who wasn't here can go back and check out the clips to experience that in all its glory. Yeah, it's really weird. No idea why that would be. Okay. Hopefully, it might be possible. What I might do is a disassemble of the stream rig at some point before next week, and just replug everything in and see if that works. Witness protection, Anil. Oh dear, it has all been clipped for prosperity. I have no doubt about that, MC Holly. So, what are we here to do? The purpose of RQ Streams, for anybody who is new here, is to introduce people to the world of gaming, to showcase tutorials, introductory experience, to highlight maybe new things, new games that you might not be familiar with, and all to showcase what if you have not thought it accessible, if you've not thought it for you in any particular genre, to just highlight the amount that is out there, and hopefully that there is something for everybody to enjoy and get involved with. So what are we doing today? We are playing West of Loathing, which is a stick figure humorous RPG from the people behind Kingdom of Loathing, a very long-standing browser-based game. Mike, welcome. Why is my voice not deep? Well, I'm not on a Discord call with you, I'm afraid. That was for you and you alone, it would appear. Well, and the couple of hundred people who were watching us on Sunday. So, this is a game that I have been playing through on this on my stream on the Wednesday slot for a little while, on and off. I think we've had 4 installments of this. This is either installment 4 or installment 5. Probably installment 5. Oh, thank you very much, Eranos. Yes, I still have my nails done from the stream on Sunday, and they seem to be holding up pretty well. I did knock them about a fair bit on the day before that stream, but since then, yeah, only a slight knock. So let us get on with the game. Here we go. If I remember correctly, I was up in this corner for the thing. I've been doing some tinkering with the camera, so I hope this is good for you all. Let me get the sound on. There we go. Can you all hear the game audio? It should be on fairly low, but hopefully it is there for you all. Yep, okay, good. Oh, don't worry about that non-binary system. If you can fall asleep to the dulcet tones of my voice and this game, then full credit to you, and we wish you sweet dreams. So. I like Cetacean says I always have to go and make food in this slot, so you're always confused as to what's happening. To be fair, it's a load of puns. I'm afraid the master audio is on full mic. Let me... nope. Mic is on full. Yep. OBS is... I am on full slider in OBS. So... this is what we are working with today. Volume on both animal and game sounds are good for me. Cool. Yes, Mike, Bryn is reporting soft volume as well. This seems to happen from time to time. As I say, what I might do is deconstruct the rig and re-rig it for next week, because I will definitely want to be coming through loud and clear for those plans. But more about that at the end of this stream. Yes, it's RQ crew specific. Yeah. Although I say I am not as what was it that you have been compared to, Mike? A Labrador Retriever. I am not quite as what's the word I'm looking for? As words, Anil. Wow. Okay. I am not quite as bouncy as all that. Let's go with that. Goldens have better hair. I think Goldens have better hair, but that may just be because I have more experience with Golden Retrievers than Labrador Retrievers. About this game, for anybody to catch up with, we are playing Lena Tumbleweed, a beanslinger, a master of magics in this kind of game. We could have gone with a melee build or a ranged build as well, but we have opted to go with magic use. Magic in this game is based on beans and the use of beans, and a lot of this is fairly self-explanatory, really. You can go back. I believe the first one of this stream, the first session of this game, is now on our YouTube channel over at www.youtube.com/YouTube. No, wow, youtube.com/Rusty Quill. Jeez. And we are playing along with a variety, with a few little rules. So we've decided that we are going to be mystical and glamorous, and be very much of a glass cannon. Thank you very much, Duck Pond, for continuing that sub. Why is my activity feed not updating? Yeah, I've decided that we're going to go full recursion, Mike. So youtube.com/YouTube will take you to YouTube, where you can then find about more about YouTube. I'm wondering, is there... Huh. Did the game just cut out for everybody else? This is weird. I suddenly lost audio. Ha! Game Plus. Okay, right, no, sorry. There we go. Yeah, I can still see the stat screen but no audio. Yeah. No worries. That's all fine. Yeah, okay. Must have been a very slight glitch there. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the audio levels, but yeah, redo. Okay, so, as I said, we are playing a magic user, so that's based on the mysticality stat, and I've said that we're going to be a kind of glass cannon, so that means that we are not going high on muscle or high on grit, and I have imposed a limit on myself that when I'm boosting my skills, grit and muscle have to be at least 1/3, or sorry, cannot be higher than 1/3 of the other two stats. Yeah, we are going to go super glamorous. So clothing choices will be dependent on glamour as well as the stats that we are going for. So I have a variety of things. I have 35 hit points. I have 5 action points, which are what's used in combats. I have a fairly healthy liver and spleen, but not so much a large stomach. I only have 3 points of armor, but I'm hoping to kill my enemies before armor becomes too important. We are a sparkly glass cannon, says Wolf Prince 1. Yes, indeed. I have a variety of perks, like stupid walking. Mostly scabs give me more hit points. I can speak goblin. I gain XP when I go foraging. And I get some resistances to various environmental effects. My primary weapon is this spell called Lava Father, although if I've got lots of enemies, I will use Great Northern Blizzard. I can break into saves, I can get discounts at stores, I'm good at foraging for things, and I'm reasonably okay at trying to get one over on my enemies. So, when last we left our noble hero, Lena Tumbleweed, I have a companion called Alice, who is a doctor and very good at dealing with dealing with bony undead, shall we say, due to a tragic backstory. When last we left, where were we? Yes, we came to this mysterious circus, and went and had a look at the sideshow, and were not entirely enamoured of the conditions that we found in there. However, I do not believe that I am currently capable of doing anything to free them. So, as you can see, I have a very jaunty kind of walk. It is very stranger territory. Actually, that reminds me. As a quick reminder to anybody who has come here from the early access release of the Magnus Archives, please, no spoilers in chat. You can restrict any talk about the new episode, to the TMA Spoilers channel on our Discord. And if you're not part of the Discord, !Discord will give you the invite link to that, where you can chat along with your fellow fans. No spoilers in chat, and obviously I am an angel and have never committed any crimes whatsoever in that channel. So we are going to leave the circus for now. We're also going to skip the abandoned pickle factory for the moment, because there's a puzzle there that I won't be able to solve on stream without looking up something, so I might do that at the break. Probably what I am going to do is try and clear up some of the previous quests that we had, notably the old mission, because I think I've got high enough stats, at least on 2 of them, to be able to... Yeah, so I've got Mysticality of 20, Moxie of 13. I'll just take a whole bunch of things to boost my muscle so that I can get into... just get it over 10 to be able to deal with this. So, we are into the Catacombs. No, we are not going to kick that over just yet. Ooh, I can actually... Oh, I have a pickaxe, so I can pull this apart, actually. Let us see. At the centre of the pile you unearth, unskull, a shiny black stone. It's making more noise than stones usually do. So we have a creepy whispering stone. Weird. Yes, so I believe... Here lies St. Beefus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was so heavy it just kind of flopped around a bunch. They had to inter him in a big stone sarcophagus to put a stop to it. Gross. Okay, so as we discovered last time we were here, I need a muscle of 10 in order to be able to do something with this. Ooh. So I'm looking at the stone, and it says this stone is only whispering, but it's still eerily louder than most of the stones you encounter. This rock is really whispering up a storm. It's in some weird dialect you can barely understand, though. Wait, no, it's just a thick accent is all. Listen more closely. Alice cocks an eyebrow. Are you sure you want to listen to this thing? Yes. You listen carefully to the stone. Over the course of a few minutes, it whispers resolve into comprehensible English. The stuff the stone is whispering about turns out to be pretty boring. It's mostly just trivia about the geology of Tennessee. Meaningless to you, unless you're planning a spelunking trip soon. Oh well, at least you can understand the accent now. So, we have a new perk, Appalachian Skull Whispering. Ooh, eerie. Does that actually do anything for us? Appalachian Skull Whispering You're fluent in a very specific dialect of the whispers of the dead. Cool. What would this game be without more references to to necromancy? Oh yes, actually I should inform you of what plot we know. Essentially we seem to be on an adventure to defeat or stop somehow an evil necromancer which has been raising or summoning demonic forces from beyond, particularly since the cows came home. These take the form of bovine enemies of various types. So let us see what we've got that can boost our muscle. Consumables, your food, right. So what is my muscle right now? So I've got muscle of 2. I need to up it by 8. And I have eaten something. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Infernal butter. Oh, it's going to have to be drinks and such. So we've got cheap wine, which increases moxie. Cheap tequila for mysticality. Cheap whiskey for muscle, so that will put us up to 5. Surgical gin improves our armor. Burial whiskey gives us +5 to both of those. Thermos of coffee is speed. Cactus beer is thing, and military grade gives us +1 to everything. Butter is for speed. Grave dirt for spooky resistance. Laudanum is armor. That reduces things. I'm not sure I really want to be drinking putrid cow bile, to be quite honest. Tainted milk. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to be tanked up in order to do this. So burial whiskey will get me up to 7, and then the cheap whiskey will take me up to 10. So down the hatch. I'm dead drunk. And down the hatch. You drink the cheap whiskey. It reminds you of college. College Rather, your buddy from grade school who died of cirrhosis. Grade school Kansas, where you once spent a summer at camp. You gain an effect, Whiskey Machismo. Ah, the memories. So, what does Whiskey Machismo give us? Ah, that's the +3 muscle. So, hopefully, we've got 10, 25, 13, but we are staggering around dead drunk. So, let's see if we can get into this sarcophagus then. Jeez, they really knew how to build heavy stone sarcophaguses back in the day. Let us open it. You grunt and strain and force the heavy stone sarcophagus lid open. There's a skeleton inside. Holy crap, his bones are huge. Fortunately, he seems to be asleep. Well, we need to get the relic back, so it's going to be a bit futile to let the sleeping giant skeletons lie, so we're going to have to wake him up. Whoa, that's a beefy boy. Well, St. Beefus, I guess. He has 65 hit points, so we can do 44 in this round, so let's do that. And unfortunately, we will instantly destroy a skeleton. Charcoal says it's just bone, how can it be beefy? Beef bones for extra stock, or extra stockiness in this case. The bigger they are, the harder they excommunicate. So we've got St. Beefus's fingers, St. Beefus's thigh, and Alice gains a little bit more experience. Look, this is a punny game. You are going to get puns from me as and when I come across them. So, 1 down, 2 to go. So, This saint appears to be resting in pieces. Reassemble it. Okay, you're pretty sure you've got the bones assembled correctly, so we fight. Nope, at the very last minute the bones fly apart again. Seems all you accomplished was making them angry. Rats. Uh-oh. Right, so everything has got... So we've got 1, 2, 3... Right, we have 7 enemies. So... 7 enemies means it's time to get chilly. The chill of the grave be upon you. Unfortunately, they've got pretty good mysticality resistance, so this is only going to do 18 damage. Oh well, it cost me 4 AP. No. Okay, let's get Bean Friend, because I think... Oh, we could do an Explode. Yeah, let's do an Explode. Let's throw some Dynamite. Let's see if that does only that. Right, okay. Fine. Fine. Let's get Bean Friend, because this will at least give a body. And let's take out the Santa Cordata's pelvis with this spell. Boom. Let's take out the rib cage with Alice. And then potentially take a whole bunch of damage. Ow! Oh, okay. 1. Oh, they're all doing mystical damage, so this probably won't take very long at all. Okay, so let's cast a spell at this one. It does, like, so the grinding that I did off camera between sessions 3 and 4 basically has pumped us up to a significant degree. Okay, take care, Shell Smiles. Gently booped by skeletons, yeah. And there goes another bone. Let us take this out. Oh wow, the nose is really itchy today. Ooh, only 42. Right, okay, well... Let's blast that. Let's take out the skull so it can't boost. Oh, not quite sure how that... Oh, that one did 4 damage. Wow. Okay. So, victory there, and of course we heal up between battles, so we don't need to worry about getting any there. So we have Santa Cordata's ring and Santa Cordata's skull. And then we're on to the final one as we roll on side. Ooh. Just some trash. Clove cheroot butts, stubs of black eyeliner pencils, the cut kind of thing. The Necromancer's cultists are real litterbugs. It's strange though. How did they even get in here? Let's investigate. You find a mostly burned scroll. So we have a scroll. What does the scroll say? Scroll has been mostly burned beyond legibility, but you can just about make out something about Hell Cow energy in between scorch. Hang on, Hell Cow energy? The scroll is in bad shape and you can't really make out anything new, but you're convinced that this must be another clue to the whereabouts of the Necromancer. You stick the jerk scroll into your journal. Where is my journal? Where is my journal? Aha, here we go. So, clues. So we've got some notes about ley lines, and a note about Hell Cow energy. So Necromancer's lair must be near a powerful source of it, but whatever that might be. Alright then, on to our third and final battle. Hellcow energy sounds like a sustainable, environmentally friendly energy source. Yeah, it really does. Saint Pope stands beatifically behind the dais. He just keeps doing his Pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. So we insult him. You unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. Saint Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Fight him then. Oh, nice musical cue. Ooh, we can take him out in one. It looks like. Excellent. Nice work there. Nice work. Shockle. Yeah, it would have been nice to get that for the whole fight. Alas, the fight is not that long. Take him to church, channel, says Ex Libris Crow. Nice. So, you put an end to St. Pope's heresy once and for all, getting the Pope's pelvis and a fake Pope hat. Alex picks up a bone and examines it carefully and has become stronger. Excellent. So, what have we got? Fake Pope hat. 2 armor, 2 moxie. The audacity. Is that better than what we are wearing? 2 armor and 4 muscle. No, I don't think so. Is it? Well, I will keep it for now. It may be glamorous enough to wear it a little bit later. We're going to do that. Oh, that's empty. Okay. So, we return the skull of Santa Cotada. You lock the skull back in its little glass prison. It seems annoyed, but Sister Mary thanks you effusively. Return the pelvis of St. Pope. You pop the Pope pelvis back on its Pope pelvis plinth. Sister Mary is as pleased as punch. And you return the weirdly huge finger bone to its reliquary. Sister Mary looks delighted. You've recovered all of the relics. Oh, praise be. Thank you. I'm glad to have helped, Sister. I must reward you for your efforts, though. We don't have much, but I can give you this old censer. We don't use it anymore because Sister Penelope is allergic to the incense. You gain an item. Censer. Yes. Given that I suspect that it is made of brass, we have, for anybody who hasn't seen this before, you are hopefully getting a flavour of the writing style in this. Yes, Mike, ass has been censored because this is something that is definitely going to smoke your ass. And gives us +3 mysticality, which I don't think is... Ooh, actually, that is the same as the ancient bean can. Now, which do we think is more glamorous to have? A censored censer, or the bean can as our mysticality booster? Censor, yes. Can might be detected for swearing in the chat as well. Here for beans. Oh no, that's also good. Ooh. Let's go with the censor, actually. Let's swatch that out for the bean can, but we'll keep the bean can here as well. Though we have a can of infinite beans, which we have probably outpaced, actually. Let's see how the Pope hat looks. It's nice, but I do think I prefer the old cavalry hat. I do think that makes us look more rakish. Uh, so we will maintain that. So that has been done. Scoot on out of here. We've done the old millinery. Actually, let's leave that alone. We did that one, yeah. There's nothing at the rescue mission. Was there anything at the humming cave? Let's just go and check out the humming cave. I don't think we have anything left to do here. Oh yeah, that was the other those were the other things we imposed on ourselves. If we can come across a goblin, we talk to it. We will only defend ourselves if necessary, and snakes are friends. We don't fight or butcher snakes, again, unless it is entirely in self-defense, or we actually need to get past it in order to complete the mission. So yeah, we will scoot past. Yeah, we can't actually get past without it. Okay, so we will. So actually, let's what I'll do is let's head on to the railroad camp and start exploring this side of the map. As I say, obviously there's still quite a lot we could do here. Carly 34 says push the rock. Oh, can we push the rock? I don't think I actually tried that. Oh, we're tough enough at the moment now, aren't we? Yes, actually. Aha! Haha! Thank you very much, Carly 34. I should have thought about that. It's been so long since I've played games like this that the logic sometimes fails me. Right, so we keep the snake at bay and can continue exploring. Oh. Oh ho ho ho. Wow. What is that thing? A teleporter. Uh-oh. What have we stumbled into here? Thank you very much, Molietsu, for the 69 bits for Snack Friend Safe. And thank you very much, Are You Here, for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. Ooh, this game has taken a turn for the sci-fi. This monolith is dark. Any reference to 2001 there? Looks like there was a huge cave-in at some point. A weird little device. Okay. You've got an item. Strange stone arrow. Ooh. Does that have anything I can do here? Let's have a look at it. This is a triangular object made out of a strange stone-like material, shot through with channels of smooth black glass. Oh. Nothing else on there as we swing our way through. So, let us head back then. Yeah, we're now. Are we now a space cowboy? And the adventures thereof as who is it? Jamiroquai? Oh gosh, that is a blast from the past in musical terms. So let's head to the railroad camp and carry on. As you're riding along the dusty desert trail, you feel a change in the air. This air is thick with mystical being energy. Are you sure that's energy? Could be something else. You orient your mind along the axis of the powerful magnetic beam field and follow it to a cave. A sign out front reads, "The Great Garbanzo's secret hideout. Fellow bean wizards welcome." So, we have discovered a new map location, the Great Garbanzo's hideout. Garbanzo. Yeah, let's check it out. We are bean slingers. So, a clump of yucca. Okay. The sign says, keep out, unless you are the Great Garbanzo. Okay, just a load of cactuses. Bean cult. It's a revolting sofa. Well, we'll search it. You find some loose beans in the cushion. All-purpose beans. What do they do? This is a bag filled with mixed beans, not in the sense that it contains some of every type of bean, but in the sense that every bean it contains is a mix of every type of bean. Wow, that's a difficult sentence to parse. Can serve any purpose if we are a master chef. Ooh, we haven't got into cooking, actually. Most of these books are too fragile to touch, but there's one that looks like it's in decent shape. Grab it. Beans Illustrated. This is a crumbling old tome of bean recipes and general cookware tips. It teaches you how to cook advanced bean dishes and make bean iron cookware. Bean iron cookware. Yes, Charcoal. We are reading more lightness. I'm guessing we read this one. Hashtag #occult. Yes. Yeah, let's read this. You read the book, memorising each and every recipe, and we get Master Cookery. Unfortunately, it's so fragile that close reading causes it to crumble to dust. Oh well. Aha! So we are a chef as well as a bean slinger. Well, it goes with the spatula that we're wielding as well. So there is that. You approach the arcane oven and prepare to ply your mystical trade. Ooh, can we cook something simple? You gaze at the all-purpose beans and imagine the thing you can make with them. +5 mysticality, +10 spell damage, or a meat drop bonus. Thinking beans, black beans, or greasy beans. For somebody who is allergic to most beans, this is this is a kind of uncomfortable. Think, what kind of beans? Oh god, what is Mike doing? Yep. Unquestionably occult. In this case, you get. Thank you very much for the 69 nice bits for tithe to the not occult hashtag. I'm not going to cook anything right now because I probably want to look for more ingredients and as and when I need it. It's the Great Garbanzo's bed. What's that? Okay, look what comes with the pillow. It wasn't a pillow at all, but a bag of beans. Okay, cool. What's this? You sense a deposit of bean iron. Well, at least it's not meat, I guess. Let's mine it. A bean iron nugget. Okay. This is a nugget of iron shot through with cosmic bean energy. We're hearing a lot about cosmic bean energy, aren't we? Is bean energy going to offset hell cow energy? Cosmic power. In an itty litty bit of... Ah. Cosmic power. In an itty litty bit of bean. Not worth it trying to repeat that again anyway. So. The cosmic bean sounds like something out of Stella Firma. Oh, hat there, Brinanza. Cosmic cower. Oh, Mike. That's beautiful and terrible all at once. As you ride across the lonely desert, a scrap of paper blows into your field of view. You grab it and discover it's a half-finished crossword puzzle. 25 mysticality to solve it. Luckily we are just that mystical. So, you deftly fill in the answers to the rest of the clues and responsibly deposit the puzzle in the nearest appropriate trash receptacle. A gulch. Well, we're not in environmental times, are we? Continue. What? Isn't the cosmic beam what Cardinal Fang... Right, so that's why chat is now filling up with Cardinal Fang! Cool. So we are back with the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company, which seems to have ground to a halt again. So... Please shut up, dear. Oh dear, what's happening in there? The old bell beast. Yep, the good old brass horse. He must have sleepwalked here. That guy has stopped messing with his watch and started eating jelly beans. What you got there? Jelly beans? Yep. Can I have one? Nope. Oh, please? Nope. Get your own. Well, I never. Oh, actually. Where'd you get them? A little way south of here. From a fellow named Roy Bean. You've discovered Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Dispensing... Now, is justice a flavour of jelly bean? Or something to be served with the jelly beans? Thank you very much for another nice 69 bits. Molietsu saying, Cardinal Fang. So, who have we got here? The lady's still whistling to beat the band. And we have Smee again. Howdy, boss. Is that Smee? Howdy. He was kind of like snake-like. Not snake-like. Kind of obsequious sounding, wasn't he? Howdy, boss. Howdy, Smee. Stuck again. Yep. Got ourselves one hell of a canyon to get across and no materials for bridge building. Any ideas? There's an old mine town up north called Breadwood. They opened a lumber cap after the mines dried up. If you can fix a deal with them for the lumber we need, I can handle the engineering side of things. Oh, wow, Lotus Flower, I didn't know that. So apparently Roy Bean was actually a frontier justice of the peace. Excellent. Oh, what a nice little bit of history trivia in there. Excellent. Thank you very much, Lissexual, for the 100 bits. Thank you so much for all of your generosity. Oh gosh, a couple of folks. I got actually British Chrome. I'll get to. Are you here with the 100 bits? Lotus Flare with the 100 bits. Are you here with another 100 bits? Molietsu with another 69 bits. Okay, cool. Hopefully that's cool. Sorry for the delay on that, folks. Okay, where is it? Smee marks the location of Breadwood on your map. Of course, anything you can find to build a bridge out of is fine by me, but that seems the simplest option. I'll see what I can do. What I really wish this game had was a journal, because to help me like keep track of all the missions that we get. Because I don't think I've got any wood. No, not just yet. Well, it's one of those pay telescopes for tourists. This one was designed by a promising young artist named Edvard Munch. Okay, let's use it. You pay your meat and look through the telescope at the big canyon. It sure is big. It'll take quite a bridge to get across the thing, that's for sure. Yep. Okay, so let's head to Breadwood and find out what we have got there. Obviously, Breadwood probably a step up from Deadwood. Didn't we figure out Alice? Alice does kind of act like a journal, but it's not brilliant. I'll talk to her in a moment, actually. You see a hillside dotted with perfectly regular rows of military tombstones. It must be pretty old. It doesn't bear any of the hallmarks of the hastily dug mass graves the armies resorted to after the cows came home. Keep going where we're headed, actually. Okay, Ada Snake says, Alice helps you keep track of missions if she has an explanation. Oh, that's good to know. But again, as a teaching point, that would have been really helpful for the game to point out, because it's actually pretty good at pointing out other things. More so than just... Wow. Is that horse as drunk as we are, or are we seeing things? Who is the breadwood? The breadwood Mayo? Yes. Who indeed? Thank you very much, Molietsu, for giving out 5 community subs. Welcome to the channel, Candle Lantern, Rocket Blue Tulip, Whirring Noises, Caffeine Check. Welcome to the. Welcome you forward to the community. Thanks to Loathing for those 4 gift subs, and Molietsu gave subs to Eranos, Frog Fiend, Charlie Fitz, Toridor. Wow, how do I pass that? Toridori Tiridori? Hopefully I've pronounced that right. And Dino Doodler. Welcome to the channel, courtesy of Molietsu. Thank you so much for that again. Such amazing generosity. And quick reminder, please make sure that you are donating or giving responsibly. These are difficult times for many of us. So we do just want to make sure that you are not going beyond your means to do so. But thank you very, very much for all of that. And 69 bits from Molietsu for finally stumping Anil on a username. It's not as difficult as you think. Oh, and thank you, Malevolent Mango, for the 100 bits. So okay, let's go and see what Alice has to say. If I remember correctly. Oh, hey, Jade Raven Arts. Welcome. So if I remember correctly, Alice has Dr. Thick's voice. Howdy, Doc. There's another cemetery near here we ought to check out. A pretty big one, name of Reboot Hill. Okay, I'll add it to the itinerary. What do you think we should do next? Here we are in scenic Broadwood, where by scenic I mean crapple. Guess we ought to find out about that lumber shipment Smee needs. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, we have a new location on our map to go to. Reboot Hill and a military cemetery. Let's go and find out what that horse is about. You know a town's gone to pot when the horses are drunk. Dunwich Crouton, 1848 to 1862. Aww. Only 14 years old. Croissant le Breton, 1860 to 1886. 26 years old. The grave past here are all too old to still be legible. Ooh, there's a patch of pepperoni mould. Let's harvest that. And let's harvest that. Nothing that way, but thousands of trees. Okay, so we have a bunkhouse. On the one hand, it's a modern convenience. On the other hand, it's got 0 privacy. Flush it. Hooray! XP for flushing toilets. Some water and a few toiletries. Okay, let's wash up. Yeah. Can't be too glamorous from being out. It doesn't help to improve your glamour from being out on the trail all day. Yep, we don't have block picking. This guy chilling by the fire must not be a very good fire. Oh. Howdy, stranger. I'm Hobart Buppert. You're what? I mean, oh, hi, Hobart. I'm Lena Tumbleweed. You seem like the travelling sort. Mind doing a fellow a favour? What's the favour? Thing is, my only dream in life is to see an owl skeleton. That's quite a dream. I heard they got a big one. They've got one at the petting cemetery, but sorry, the what? Petting cemetery. Is that what it sounds like? Exactly what it sounds like. But see, I ain't got the meat for a ticket. You want a loan? Nah, I got no prospects of paying it back. But I got a camera, and I figured if you went to the cemetery, you could take a picture of their owl skeleton and bring it back to me. Sure, I can do that. Great, thanks a bundle. So we get an owl camera and a Petting sentry. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'll be back. Or, okay, I'll be back. L. 1, 2, or 3, chat. Actually, I think IRQ conflict takes it there. 3, obviously, right? Oh, okay, there was no response to that. This guy seems very focused on his beard growing. Okay, cool. You do you, fam. The buttery biscuit. All is not well with this well. Well, obviously. So, we have got the mayor. The first bank of Breadwood. Breadwood's bank was apparently small enough to fail. Hoo-hoo. I can't remember when this game came out. Was it post financial crash? Probably. Breadwood's currently absent supply of militia yeast. There's a joke in there about how, you know, preciously guarding yeast in these current times, given everyone seems to have taken up bread making. I do owl of them, says Mike. The soup kitchen is bereft of soup. It's Breadwood's meagre selection of library books. And the table has no mail on it. You read the list of Breadwood's problems. Missing mail. The last batch of mail never made it here. Overdue book. One of the library's 4 books was checked out and never turned back in. Stalled logging permit. Whole swaths of forest are still standing and we can't chop them down. Soup shortage. The town's soup kitchen doesn't have any soup in it. Well, yeah. Skeletons everywhere. Skeletons keep wandering into town and poking people in the eye. How rude. Missing yeast. The town's entire stock of yeast was stolen by the Yeasty Gang. You know, they missed a trick there by not calling them the Yeasty Boys. And robbed bread bank. The town's bank was cleaned out by the Baker Boys. And there's a note at the bottom. Note. Last time a mayor let this list get over 3 items, we chased him out of town with his breadstick nailed to the top of his head. Ooh dear, yikes. So let's talk to the mayor. Howdy, Mayor. I'm Lena Tumbleweed, here on behalf of the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. We need to build a bridge in a hurry, so I'm here to cut a deal with you for the lumber. All right. I believe we can scrape together that much wood. What sort of down payment are you offering? Oh, I sort of expected you would just bill us. You want that much lumber with no payment up front? Are you serious? I can probably offer you free train rides. I do enjoy a nice train ride, but that deal would be a real problem, and I've already got 7 problems to worry about. Thank you very much, Non-Binary Star System, for giving a sub to Suspiciously Gay. Welcome to the channel. The mayor glances at the list of problems posted on the wall and places around nervously. Well, I guess we're going to offer to help with his problems. Maybe I could help with some of your problems. Oh, thank you. I'd certainly welcome any assistance you can offer. So, you glance at the problems board, which offers a selection of current issues as well as a dire warning. So, what shall we take on first? The mail, the book, the logging permit, the soup shortage, the skeleton raids, the stolen yeast, or the missing bread. 7 problems, not 99. Yes. I have 99 problems, and being chased out of town with my breadstick nailed to my head is one of them? Let's find the Yeasty Boys. We could just work down them in order. Tag yourself your soup shortage. I vote the cape as red as blood and the hair as yellow as corn. Oh, that's interesting to note. Okay, Logging permit apparently takes multiple in-game days. Okay, cool then. Let's start the. Okay, let's go with what Carly suggests, and then we can come back and do one of the others. We're running out of trees around here and need to expand our operation a bit. Problem is, we need a logging permit from the next town, and the whole place up and died before the paperwork was settled. We discovered Ghostwood. The town died? Okay, I'll go and investigate then. Let's go into the Buttery Biscuit and see. Oh wow, this really is down at heel. What's on the wall? It says I owe you one piano. We have a very literal trading post. Okay, let's trade with it. Ooh, there's Beancraft. A book. A new lightener. It's a cookbook specialising in bean recipes. Well, we'll buy that. Ooh. Do we want to spend for the lockpicking skill? Can we trade the entire post? Do we want to pick up lockpicking? Crazy. Right at the book pile. Yeah, go on. We might as well have all the skills. We don't really need the meat for anything right now. A lasso. Ooh. Disables target for 2 rounds. Let's take one, just in case. A monkey wrench. Provides the option to wrench things in certain places. Mushroom picking pliers. Okay, well these might be useful for later things. Wet boots for hot resistance. Okay. Let us leave that for now, and let's see if there's anything that we can. We're wearing that. Ectoplasm is probably useful. Bottle of laudanum. Do we want to keep that? I think we wanted to keep that just on the off chance. As you can see, I am kind of a hoarder when it comes to games like this. For centuries we ate the cows. These teeth are proof that they decided it's their turn. Well, let's sell those. We probably don't need them. That's not really useful right now. Fancy knife. +3 moxie. Well, it's a moxie thing. And what actually are we wielding right now? We've got the spatula. Character. No, inventory. Which is +4 spell damage. And a +5 moxie pistol. Okay. We can probably sell the knife then. Well, we also have a clown knife. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to keep the clown knife for now, just in case we need it at the circus. So we'll sell the fancy knife. I'm wearing that. Guffin. Increases your nothing by 0 for the rest of the day. A wad of some kind of goblin bread. Oh, well, if it's goblin bread, it might come in useful for goblins. Oh, right, okay, doesn't do anything. So, let's sell that. Infernal butter, instant grits. Okay, well, we're gonna... No, just in case. It's a little twanger. You can plonk it if you like. Jollied escargot. Well, we're not really going to need to boost Moxie, are we? Oh no, I should just keep them. Lodestone ring. The lucky marigold. The menudo geode. we're going to keep that for... We need to keep the pickaxe. Right, we're going to sell the poker. Oh, we can probably sell the sheriff badge now because we don't need the armor. The Viking helmet can probably be sold now. Ooh, we have a small plush owl. Oh, that's cute. I forgot. I don't know where we picked that up from. Some Beefus's thigh. Keep that for a moment. We need the varmint skinning knife. Okay, well, we'll keep those, and then... Not the map. What were we going to do? We were going to read the books, weren't we? Advanced Beancraft. So, there's a recipe for a wall-shaped pile of beans that looks pretty interesting. To create a wall of beans that provides cover from ranged attacks. A chapter about cooking bean dishes so small they have to be served intravenously. Blood beans to regenerate health. And there's a list of meditation techniques to help you concentrate while cooking and or fighting. Gives Use the Old Bean, a skill that temporarily increases your mysticality. Well, given that we're not going on the defensive, I think it's a toss-up between blood beans to regenerate health during combat, or use the old bean to increase our mysticality during a fight. What do you think we should go for, chat? We have one vote for blood beans. It's on the weekend. Blood beans. The healing during combat would mean that we probably don't have to rely on Doc Alice to patch us up during the thing. Blood. Wow. Okay, you're all really bloodthirsty, chat. Blood for the blood beans. Okay, cool. We will learn blood beans then. So, you master the art of microscopic bean conjuration and fill your bloodstream with restorative proteins. Okay, sure. That's how mystical biology works. Unfortunately, you get so distracted by your newfound vigour that you misplace the book. Aww. So has that given us a perk, or... Oh, HP regen. Okay, this heals us 3 hit points at the beginning of every round. That's not bad, actually. Yeah. And we were going to look locks and how to pick them to get me the lock picking expertise. After you've done reading it, you donate it to a local orphanage. Soon those orphans will be able to make their escape. Go, orphans, go! Go, orphans, go, orphans, go, orphans, go. I presume... Well, hopefully the needles can be used as lockpicks then. So, actually, let's see how much XP we've got. We've got 387 unspent XP. We can't boost our glamour anymore at the moment. Gumption would increase our speed, doesn't boost our AP or anything like that. Moxie is 140. Oh, actually, can we up? Wow, 400 to boost that. Oh, we can boost our blood beans. Right, so let's put that up and that up. Maybe I'm not so sure about boosting our cookery. Maybe if we boost our mysticality and our moxie. We can't boost that yet. Okay, so we will save on that basis. What are these guys up to? The man with the black hat has a huge pile of meat in front of him. The man with the white hat looks broken sad. What you playing, fellas? Pharaoh. But I wouldn't say we're playing. I'd say we did play until this cowpoke ran out of money. The man in the white hat grumbles. How does it work? It's easy. You bet 50 meat, and then you name as many pharaohs as you can. Every time you name one, I give you 20 meat. Wait, what? If those are the rules, how did this guy lose all of his meat to you? He's real bad at it. Shall we try? I mean, our intelligence seems to be based on mysticality, so yeah, let's give it a try. I've got 50 meat. I'll give it a try. Alright, partner, start naming pharaohs. Tutankhamun. Well, everyone knows that. What else you got? Uh-oh, you don't actually know the names of any more pharaohs. Maybe you can get away with just making some up. Oh, it's based on Moxie, is it? Ah. Oh, I got one. Sebethemses. He grumbles and hands you your winnings. You gain 20 meat. Dumemtris. He grumbles and hands you your winning. You gain 20 meat. And I don't have enough Moxie to carry on. Okay. The man in the white hat scowls. Table's closed. Get lost. Whatever you say. Well, well. Looks like some poor son of a biscuit wandered into town. Howdy, cake sucker. Wow, geez. Rude and baffling. Get used to it. We like our cussing here in Breadwood. Sure, fine, but cake sucker? We also like our breads and bread-related products. Well, don't we all? So I've noticed. Okay, well, let's leave. This guy is grimly washing dishes. He notices you looking and waves you away. There's a note on it that says, see bartender for darts. We don't take kindly to strangers, stranger. Don't need your kind around here. Did you say need or need? He glares at you. Well, anyway. Ask about the darts. The sign on the... Hey, got no darts. Dang it. What's with the guy washing dishes? That muffin lover ran up a tab he couldn't pay off. So now he gets to wash dishes. Some of them dishes I've been saving for just such an occasion. How much does he owe? 150. Do we want to pay this off? I mean, 150 is probably as much as well, a fair chunk of what I've got left after buying those books, but we are doing a, what do we call it? A reverse altruism, an actual altruism, kind of. Raleigh says, let's be nice. Sure, I'll pay it. You're even dumber than I assumed, but whatever. You can tell him he's free yourself. Alrighty then. I'm not sure I want to be skirting along this floor on my front, really. Tell him he's free. Hey, I paid off your tab. You're free. Huh? What'd you do a thing like that for? I was just feeling charitable, I guess. Well, thanks, but I don't know how to do pretty much nothing except washing dishes. Nothing at all. Well, I can also wash clothes. And I can play the washboard. That's pretty much it, though. Aha! We can send him to Dirtwater to join the band. Excellent. Well, there's plenty of job opportunities opening in Dirtwater. Why don't you try your luck out there? Alright, it's worth a shot. Thanks, pal. He leaves with a wave and the bartender replaces the sign on the wall. Ah, dishwasher wanted. Probably dangerous to interrupt this. Sure. Just two old friends reminiscing about good times and occasionally showing one another their guns in a non-threatening way. Sure. Non-threatening guns. Okay. Let's go to Ghostwood then, and check out getting the permit. See if we're nice. We can get a job if we want. And Antitruism? Is that what? Analtruism. Those are interesting, if slightly confusing distinctions. Thank you very much, Toridori Ritori, for the 100 bits. Got run, but it's been pun. It certainly has indeed. Thank you very much for that. You see a flash of light in a dark copse of trees off to the side of the trail and smell the tang of ozone. 3 electrified cow skulls float out of the woods and surround you. Well, we are brave. Ooh. How bad are these? 55, 65, and 66. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a little bit tricky, I think. So let's start by casting... Actually, if I cast it on that, then she may be able to take it out with a gunshot. Actually, let's summon the Bean Golem, because that's probably going to be helpful. And then cast a spell. And that will inflict burning. It's got 11. Each opponent will take 15. Well, let's take out one of them. Hopefully. Oh, that's not a skeleton. Okay, right. So a floating electrified skull is not a skeleton. Okay. Cool. Ooh, our bean friend is getting tough. So 44, 51. Well, let's cast it on that one. Bad cows indeed. Yeah, they're not doing that much damage, and Bean Friend takes out the last. So we get cow fangs and an infernal soul fragment, which may be useful later for a different mission, actually. Wow! When they said Ghostwood, they're really not kidding. So you might expect to be able to just walk straight through the door of a ghost building, but some kind of force is preventing that. I guess you can knock on the force. Your fist makes a distant, echoey plap sound on the barroom door, and a ghostly voice comes out of nowhere. Howdy there, fella. New in town? Yeah, I was wondering if... Sorry, I can't do business with you until you have a visitor identification card. Ain't supposed to even talk to you, really. Okay, where do I get one? Try the town hall, down the end of the street. Thanks. Okay, I'm guessing that's going to be the response everywhere. Not sure you could lead a ghost horse to this, even if you wanted to. Well, Joe? It's a literal ghost town. Yes, okay. I think we've got that. Okay. We can't bring Joe Spooky to the Ghost Trough. Office supplies. Town hall. And the cactus is ghost. This is a regular cactus. Well, the ghost of a regular cactus. Well, the ghost of a regular cactus with the ghost of a pencil stabbed into it. Well, let's take the pencil. You try to grab the pencil, but your hand keeps slipping through. Sure. This looks to be the ghost of the town hall. It looks like a regular town hall, except, you know, the whole ghost thing. Your fist makes a distant, echoey plap sound on the door of the town hall, and a ghostly voice comes out of nowhere. Ah, a visitor. You'll be needing a visitor identification card. I guess so. Thank you very much. Are you here for the 100 bits saying Cardinal Fang? Cardinal Fang. And thank you very much, Molietsu, for the 69 nice bits. I guess so. I'll be happy to help you fill in the forms. Most living people have trouble holding the pages. You'll be needing a number 3 pencil. If you're filling in the form, can't you use your own pencil? I will be, but the instructions say very clearly that the applicant must have a number 3 pencil. A number 3 pencil. Isn't a number 2 pencil the usual kind? I suppose, but a number 3 pencil is 50% more official. Well, okay, where can I get one? Try the Department of Requisitions. It's just next door. You mean the general store? It's a little bit more specific these days, but yes. Okay, I'll be right back. The ghostly general store seems to be selling mostly office supplies. Ghost office supplies. Hello, excuse me, I need a... Sorry, can't help you unless you have a visitor ID. But I need a pencil for... No visitor ID, no supplies. Ha! Yes, Sage is evil, the classic wild goose chase trope. Hello, the general store won't give me a pencil without a visitor ID. No, certainly not. They aren't authorised to deal with anyone who doesn't have ID. So how am I supposed to get a number 3 pencil? I suppose I could issue you a temporary visitor permit. You don't need a pencil for that one. Okay, great. What's your last name? Dame Alvarado Tumbleweed Goldthwaite Shartright Slapshank. A fetch quest in a fetch quest in a fetch quest, yes. Oh, which reminds me, there's a... Weirdly enough, tangentially, I saw a tweet or a Tumblr post, and I'm sure it's probably quite old, but it was talking about how if you do a full... you tie people up in a knot by doing a full production of Hamlet, but you replace the play within a play in Hamlet with a full version of Midsummer Night's Dream, and then you replace the play within a Midsummer Night's Dream with the full version of, is it Love's Labour's Lost? Or Two Gentlemen of Rome, one of the other ones that has another thing, and then you replace the play within a play with that within a full version of Hamlet, and you carry on going that way. I don't know, that just tangentially, Shakespeare all the way down. Yes, might be Taming of the Shrew. Did they? I can't remember if they do a play within a play in Taming of the Shrew, but yes, Shakeception. Well, our surname is Tumbleweed. First name? Puddin, Pico, Bobcat, Taint, Lena, Slip. Well, it's Lena. Middle name? So, is our middle name Trouble, Sneaky, Murder, Justice, Danger, or Nice? Vote now. Nice. Yeah, okay. I think we were almost certainly going to be going that. Oh, is it Sneaky officially? Oh, is Sneaky our middle name? Ah. Because I can foresee if we actually go Nice and it is actually Sneaky, then we're just going to be tied up in... Okay, well, let's see. Let's go Nice, sir. Great. Where are you from, Lena Nice Tumbleweed? A little fire outside Boring Springs. I'm staying in Dirtwater at the moment. I know wherever the wind takes me. I'm staying in Dirtwater. Oof, well, if you set your sights low enough, you'll never be disappointed. Alright, how many bars are in the window of the Adjunct Department of Records? Sorry, what? It's a quiz to make sure you've actually been paying attention to and care about our little town, instead of just breezing through. To show your dedication. 7? You hear a sigh and the sound of paper being torn up. Nope. Go count them and try again. Nuts. Okay, on the window was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6. Okay. Knock. I'm ready to redo the temporary visitor form. Alright, I just need to ask you a few questions. Okay, Tumbleweed, Lena. Sneaky's not on there anymore. Staying in Dirtwater. Right. 6. Alright, everything seems to be in order. Here's your temporary visitor pass. Thanks. It expires in 11 seconds. Excuse me. Oh, what was this guy's... Oh, hello. How can I help you, Mr. Tumbleweed? I need a number 3 pencil. No problem. We'll just fill out a requisition form. Okay. Last name? Tumbleweed. Oh, sorry. Looks like your visitor's permit has expired. Have a nice day. Sure. Fine. Fine. Aha! You managed to snag the pencil with a corner of your temporary visitor permit and yank it out of the cactus. Nice. Oh wait. This is a number 4 pencil. Ha! Right. Okay, I got a pencil. That, sir, is a number 4 pencil, not a number 3. I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Look, a number 4 is like 33% more official, right? Ah, nice try, but it obviously doesn't work like that. Well, I can't even get a temporary pass now. What? You didn't know pencils have ghosts? What do you think ghostwriters use? Duh. Can I use anything on it to make it a number 3 pencil? Go through filing cabinet. Okay. So we need to make the number... Okay, obviously I can't do anything now with it because I've got to find some way of turning the number 4 pencil into a number 3 pencil. Cool. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take a... I'm going to take a quick break here. And get up, stretch my legs, and suggest you do the same too. Get yourself refreshments, rehydrate, take meds if you need, and we will be back in about 5 minutes or so. So, see you shortly, chat. Hello, and we're back. So, hope everyone managed to refresh their drinks. Rest up, grab anything they need, and here we are on with the next part of West of Loathing. Quick reminder for anybody new. We are doing a full-length playthrough of West of Loathing, a stick figure comic RPG game. The first part of this playthrough should be up on our YouTube channel by now, and subsequent parts will be up shortly. Excellent Crow, you have affogato. Wow. I haven't had affogato in ages. O'Reilly says somebody said there's a pencil sharpener outside the saloon. Oh, is there? Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Normally the things on this channel are we try to avoid backseat gaming unless we ask, but in this case it's like, yeah, like for puzzles and things like this it's not a problem. Oh yeah, there is. Somebody mounted a pencil sharpener on one of the balcony posts for some reason. Aha! Sharpen a pencil. You stick the number 4 pencil into the sharpener and grind off about a quarter of it. So you've got a sharpened ghost pencil. Nah. This is the ghost of a number 4 pencil which you sharpen the hell out of. Okay. So, knock again. Right. A number 3 pencil. Here it is. That's a number 4 pencil. No, it's 75% of a number 4 pencil. I see. I don't see anything about this in the bylaws. Very well, I suppose it'll do. Let's get you started on that visitor identification permit. Thank God. Last name, Tumbleweed. First name, Lena. Middle name, Nice. Lena, Nice, Tumbleweed. Yep, that matches what it says here. Good. Where are you from? Dirtwater. If you ever decide to set your date sights a little higher, I can recommend a good drainage ditch. Okay, last question. How many bars are in the windows of the Adjunct Department of Records? Aha! Now, this one says windows. So, I think they're trying to catch us out, and I'm glad I counted the other one before. So let's say 10. Correct. Correct. Alright, everything seems to be in order. Ha! You're not going to pull one over me on that way. Allow me to officially welcome you to the town of Ghostwood. Here's your visitor ID. Thank you. Say, was it always called Ghostwood, or... Yes, total coincidence. Huh. Right, let's see if we can go to office supplies. Knock knock. Hello. Something I can get for you, Mr. Tumbleweed. I'm here on the behalf of the Mayor of Breadwood. He needs a permit to do some logging in this area. Oh, this is the Department of Requisitions. You need administration. That's next door. Ah, thank you. Hello, Mr. Tumbleweed. How can I be of service? Jeez, finally. I'm here on behalf of the Mayor of Breadwood. He needs a permit to do some logging in this area. I see. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. I'll just need to review the logging records to make sure there are no disqualifying incidents. Go to the Department of Records, it's 2 doors down, and tell them I need the Breadwood file pertaining to logging. Is something wrong? Not yet. I'm just steeling myself in anticipation. Why is the jail the Department of Records? The ghostly jail horse seems... Jail horse? No. The ghostly jailhouse seems to be stacked up with boxes of old papers. You don't see any ghost criminals, but usually there isn't anything longer than a life sentence anyway. Knock knock. Mr. Tumbleweed, was it? What can I do for you? I'm supposed to pick up a file on the town of Breadwood. Oh, you want the Department of Records? It's next door. This is the Adjunct Department of Records. Okay, thanks. You peer through the wall of the stable. Instead of ghost horses, you just see a lot of ghostly filing cabinets. Knock knock. Department of Records. How can I help you, Mr. Tumbleweed? I'm supposed to pick up a file on the town of Brentwood. One moment, please. Brentwood, Applewood, Antiwood, Badwood. Did you mean Baglewood? No, it's Brentwood. Must be a suburb. Beaverwood, Bethwood, Bitterwood, Bloodwood. Ah, here we are. Redwood. Which section did you need? Ooh, well, we need the logging records, but shall we ask about anything else? Actually, no. We want to get the permit. So logging records. That section has been downgraded from disuse. You'll need to pick it up from the adjunct department of records next door. Naturally. Bring it back here when you've got it, and I'll put it in an official interdepartment document transfer folder for you. Is that really necessary? Absolutely. You can't transfer documents between departments without an interdepartment document transfer folder. It's unthinkable. Redwood makes me want to go back to City Skyline with Mike, yeah. Fine. Knock knock. Mr. Tumbleweed, was it? What can I do for you? The Department of Records sent me over here to pick up a file. Great. Which file? Logging reports for the town of Brentwood. Alright. 1 second. Here we are. But what's wrong? Well, these pages are all loose. I can't give them to you like this. What if they blow away? I'm just taking them next door. They're giving me a documents folder. It'll be fine. No. What if there's a freak gust of wind as soon as you leave here? It'd be chaos. What do you propose? Well, fortunately, I happen to be the one person in town officially authorised to use a stapler. So you'll staple them together for me? I'd be glad to. But I don't have a stapler. Of course you don't. Don't worry. All you have to do is go to the Department of Requisitions next door and requisition one. So I bring you a stapler and you'll give me the file? Yeah. This is how 20 Ives 20, this is how you turn you into a ghost. They trap you in bureaucracy and keep you there forever till you perish of boredom. Let's strangle all of them or get a priest in or bomb the town in some way. I think we'd have a ghost of a ghost town then. Knock, knock. Hello. Something I can get for you, Mr. Tumbleweed? I need to requisition a stapler. Alright. First we'll need to fill out a requisition form. I figured last name, Tumbleweed, Lena, nice. Let me just check your visitor identification. Lena, nice, Tumbleweed. Yep, that checks out. Cake or pie? Excuse me? Your desert preference. Cake or pie? Your desert preference. Cake or death? Cake? I'm sorry, we're all out of cake. So my choices are or death. Thank you for flying Church of England. Apologies for anyone who doesn't, who isn't familiar with Eddie Izzard's extensive catalogue of comedy. What does that have to do with? Look, I have 2 checkboxes here. One says cake and the other says pie. I have to put a check mark in one of them. Which is it going to be? cake. Ugh. Well, despite that, everything seems to be in order. I'll get this filed. Here's your stapler. Yay, we've got a ghost stapler. Knock, knock. Mr. Tumbleweed, was it? What can I do for you? Okay, I got you a stapler. Great. Ah, there's nothing better than that new stapler smell. Can I have that logging report now? You bet. Good junk. Here you go. Freshly stapled and resistant. Thanks. Knock, knock. Department of Records. How can I help you, Mr. Tumbleweed? Okay, I'm back with those papers. Alright. Let me just put those in an official interdepartment document transfer folder for you. There you are. Great, thank you. This is okay, right. La 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 la. Hello, Mr. Tumbleweed. How can I be of service? Okay, I got that file for you. The Brentwood logging records? Fine. Let's have a look. Oh, for the love of... What's wrong? That idiot stapled the pages together right in the middle. This is why we took his damn stapler away in the first place. The file is unreadable. You're going to have to go back and tell him to unstaple it. Thank you very much, Exlibris Crow, for the nice 69 bits. Thank you very much, 69 Cookies Gone, for another nice 69 bits. And Moliatsu for another 69 bits. Nice. And thank you very much, Exlibris Crow, for the 100 bits. Please don't do a murder, Anil. Shy Magpie says, never thought Anil and Grizzop would have so much in common about ready to shoot somebody's knees off. Oh, that's alright, 177. Thank you very much, Moliette, for giving a gift sub to Valkyr Sky. Welcome to the channel, Val. So let's actually just go back to the to this. So right, okay. Fortified with tea. Cool, right. Knock, knock. Mr. Tumbleweed, was it? What can I do for you? Administration wants you to unstaple these papers, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm only authorised for stapling, not unstapling. Try next door at the Department of Records. I think they have an unstapler there. Knock, knock. Department of Records. How can I help you, Mr. Tumbleweed? I need some papers unstapled. Okay, I'm a fully authorised unstapler, so that's no problem. Spoke too soon, did you? Well, it's just that I don't see the staple remover anywhere. Oh, that's right. The Department of Libations borrowed it. To open beer bottles. Right. Yeah. Knock, knock. Well, howdy. What can I do for you, Mr. Tumbleweed? Do you have the Department of Records' staple remover? Sure do. That thing pops the tops off beer bottles like you wouldn't believe. As long as it removes staples, I'll be happy. I imagine it does, but I'm afraid I'm not authorised for unstapling. You'll have to take it back over to Records. Here you are. Right. Knock, knock. Department of Records. How can I help you, Mr. Tumbleweed? Here's your staple remover back. Great. Let me just have a look at those papers of yours. Adjunct Records up to his old tricks again. I see. These don't even need to be stapled. That's what the interdepartment document transfer folder is for after all. Chunk. Alright, there you go. Thanks. Knock, knock. Hello, Mr. Tumbleweed. How can I be of service? Alright, I'm back with an unstapled Breadwood logging file. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, I can't see any problems with this. I'm frankly amazed. Let's get started on the paperwork for that logging permit. I'm no longer amazed. Last name? Right. I can see where this is going. Nice. Let me check that against your physical identification. Lena, nice. Tumbleweed. Okay, that's fine. I just need to stamp this here. Good chunk. And sign it here. Cribble, scribble, scribble. And now you sign it here. Sign. And also here. And initial here. And here. And sign here. Good. Now just take this back to the Mayor of Breadwood and have him sign on this line here and initial over here. Are you kidding me? I don't know how to do that. Right. Okay, fine. Back to Breadwood then. Sorry, just need to keep track of time. Joe Speaky suddenly gets spooked by something off to the side of the trail, and it's easy to understand why. There's a horse skeleton in the ditch, which is a thing that's probably extra spooky if you're a horse. Approaching the horse more closely, you see the tattered remains of a pair of Pony Express saddlebags on its skeletal flanks. The starboard bag is empty, but the port one contains a skeletal human hang with a ring on it. You conclude that either the horse's rider died with his hand in the saddlebag, or somebody's really sad that the skeleton hand they ordered never showed up, even though they paid extra to have it sent Pony Express. Either way, free ring! You've got a ring of getting places faster. Ooh. Let's see what that ring does. Reduces the frequency of random encounters. I like the random encounters. Right. Let's get to the Breadwood Mayo. Excuse me, Mayor. I have some papers for you to sign for that logging permit. Alright. Oh, no, hang on. What was his voice again? Alright. Oh, ghost paper. Ugh, this stuff is weird. Yeah. I think I need a ghost pencil for this. Here, you can borrow mine. Sign down here. An initial over here. After some fumbling with the ghostly pencil, the mayor eventually manages to sign and initial the form. Alright, Mayor, I'll be back soon with that permit, God willing. Good luck. Ark, kabla, aye. What the heck? A ranting, flailing man that has just burst out of the woods and is running straight for you. He's wearing a strange dome-shaped metal hat with bristles with wires and odd protrusions. that crackle intermittently with bright blue sparks. He seems upset. Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna have to fight him because if I give up, that's gonna count as a game loss. Not game loss, a day loss. Alright, let's put him out of his misery quickly enough. He's got 16 muscle. Make it stop. Yeah, we'll make it stop, mate. Kind of fiery stop. Oh. You beat the person down and take his hat. That'll teach him not to startle innocent travellers. Got an item, a crazy electric helmet. Okay. Let's see what the helmet does. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This hat has all kinds of crazy wires and stuff sticking out of it, and it constantly zaps you with electricity while you're wearing it. +1 to your AP, but -5 to all your stats. Gosh, no. We may need... It's like having to fight headcrab zombies in Half-Life. Yeah, I guess. Where do we need to go? We've got the... Knock, knock. Hello, Mr. Tumbleweed. How can I be of service? Okay, I've got the mayor's signature on this logging permit form. Great. Just sign this last line at the bottom where it says receipt. Is something wrong? Is something wrong? You cover your face with your hands. I loan my pencil to the mayor. Oh dear. Yep. Yep. Excuse me while I go and kill everything. Oh. Cross paths with Wandering Sally again. Howdy, Lena. Interested in trading? Actually, yes. Let's see what you've got. Got locks and a pickaxe. I don't think I need any of that, actually. I think I can sell off. Or sell some more clown fangs. I can probably sell off the gold teeth. Actually, what was that other ring? The ring of getting places faster. Let's keep that for the moment. Cavity. I'll come back to. I'll come back to this. I don't think we need anything more. Did I say clown fangs? I meant cow fangs. Gosh. Right, come on, Mayor. Excuse me, Mayor. Yes? You still have my ghost pencil. I need that. Terribly sorry. I think it's haunting my beard. Here you go. Thank you. You see a wooden sign off the side of the trail that reads Jumble Neck Mines 4 miles. It's weird that they put a period on the sign. And it's weird that they bothered to carve individual hyphens and a greater than sign instead of just carving an arrow in it. You discover a new map, Jumble Neck Mine. Okay, let's get where we're going. Knock, knock. Hello, Mr. Tumbleweed. How can I be of service? Okay, I've got the mayor's signature on this login permit form. Great. Just sign this last line at the bottom where it says receipt. Alright. That's everything taken care of. Breadwood's logging permit is hereby approved. Finally. Wonderful. Processing will take about 48 hours. What? Well, everything has to be filed and the actual permit has to be printed and so on. You can pick it up in 2 days. Cool. Alright. Thank you very much, Carly, for alerting me to that. Oh. Thank you for sticking with me through that. Destroy this place in 48 hours. Yeah, let's try and find some ghost dynamite, and see if that's studiously placed around it. Thank you very much. Are you here for the 100 bits saying you did it? Okay, cool. Let's go back to the mayor then, and see what else there is to do, and work down that problems list. Did you manage to get that logging permit yet? Not yet. I've dealt with problems. Look at the problems board. Okay, well, let's start with the missing mail. Let's just work down. Kate Worm asks, is this a real life simulator? Oh, the bureaucracy, the bureaucracy. Our last batch of mail never got here. We don't know if it's something happened to the mailman or what. Go talk to Reginald in the bunkhouse. He used to be a mailman, so he can tell you where to start your search. Okay. Reginald it is. Now, which one of these two gents is Reginald? This guy seems very focused. Howdy, are you Reginald? Who the focaccia are you? Name's Lena Tumbleweed. The mayor's got me investigating some missing mail. Said you could give me a line on where to start looking. Oh, yeah, alright. I gave up being a mailman a couple of years ago, but I doubt they've changed the system much. All the mail headed here used to go through a way station just southwest of here. I'll mark it on your map. Thank you very much, Wonder Woman, for the 69 bits saying you can do this, Anil. Anil fully deserves a Guinan hat right now. Very calm, minimal murder suggestions, beverage breaks. Yeah, I really am doing more of a Guinan impression here, by the by, aren't I? Wear the Pope hat, exercise the ghost town, celebrate. Who the focaccia are you, you cake sucker? Well, those are interesting sets of insults. So we found the postal way station. Okay. Let's head there then. What do we get? Oh, the shop and ghost. So, where is it? Oh, let's go to the petting cemetery, actually, on the way to the postal station. Oh no! Looks like somebody left their campfire burning. That's dangerous. On closer inspection, it turns out to be a nest of fire snakes. That's still pretty dangerous. Oh. 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 We said that snakes are friends, aren't they? Whew. Okay, fine. We surrender to the fire snakes. If dealing with snakes was your job, you'd be fired. You gain effect angry. You can't fire me. I quit. Joe Spooky teleports your unconscious body onto her back somehow and carries you the rest of the way to where you were headed. Yay, Joe. Oh, Alice has, Doc Alice has something for us. It's your partner. Howdy, Alice. Alice is frowning at her research notes. Uh-oh. What's up? Is there another cemetery in the area we need to check out? Yeah, you might say that. Definitely. There's a cemetery-ish thing, and definitely we need to check it out. Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all. You discovered Buffalo Pile. Any other ideas? Okay, let's see if there's anything out here. Ooh, we've got agave nectar. Pointy, right, okay. Howdy. Welcome to Gorman Lancaster's one and only petting cemetery. It's educational and entertainal, and only 500 meat for a lifetime pass. Petting cemetery? That's right. A wide variety of guaranteed genuine animal skeletons, and you're free to touch them to your heart's content. Well, with your hands, that is. No riding. Can I feed them? You can try. Neat. Interested in membership, fella? That's a bit exorbitant. It's a lifetime membership. If you were younger, it'd be worth more. Ouch. Ouch. Fair enough. Okay, how much meat do we actually have? I forget. 1566. Cool, okay. Sure, we'll pay 500 meat. Wonderful. Just hold still for a second while I memorise your face. Uh-huh. Okay. Go right in, and thanks for your patronage, sure. We're going to get a bit attacked by a cat skeleton, aren't we, after 6 or 11? You're welcome. Right, again. Oof. Ooh, right. So what have we got here? This is a skeleton of a jackrabbit. In a pinch, the jackrabbit can help you change a wheel on your wagon. Oh, so if we pet it, we increase our speed for the rest of the day. This plaque says it's a pack rat skeleton, but there's nothing there. Nuts. The skeleton of a desert tortoise. It's currently in very slightly less of a hurry to get places than when it was alive. Increase our armour. The plaque says it's a buffalo skeleton, but there's nothing here. You're buffaloed by this fact. Well, whoever guessed a cat skeleton, you are pretty correct there. This is an owl skeleton. If you want to know how many fireballs it takes to get to the centre of an enemy skeleton, just ask an owl. What? Look, if I wanted to know how many fireballs it takes to get to the centre of an enemy skeleton, I'd just ask Hamid. Poof! With a click and a flash, you take a photo for Hobart Bupput. The plaque says it's a desert ape skeleton, but there's nothing here. And also, you're pretty sure there's no such thing as a desert ape. This is a bobcat skeleton. Bobcats are known for their ferocity and the weird high-pitched noises they make when telling jokes. Oh, really? Is that like the second Bobcat Goldthwait reference we've had in this game? And that second, like today, what have we got here? This is a hawk skeleton. Hawks resent being mistaken for falcons and will shoot you if you do it too many times. Range damage. Okay, well, that. So we can buff armor, speed, melee, or range. Well, we're already faster than most of our things, so let's increase our range damage. You gently stroke the former animal's skull. You gain an effect boon of the hawk. Cool. Wow, plus 13 pistol attack damage. You can see every prairie dog within 400 yards of here. In related news, there's a really surprising number of prairie dogs within 400 yards of here. Must be a convention or something. Cool. Let's head south then. Oh, excuse me a moment, chat. What am I doing? Oh, sorry about that. Sneeze coming on, and you don't need to see me do that on stream. Cool. So where were we heading? We were heading to the post office. Oh, the postal way station's up there. Oops. A ghostly spectre in the form of an old, wild-haired man shambles towards you, muttering, "Tune up my old banjo, Eveline, and get this body stunted." What? "I'm going to teach you a bassoon you won't forgive. Don't thank me. Gonna escapade, Thurston." Sure. Whoa! This drunk ghost has 117 hit points and 27 mysticality and 100% spooky resistance. Okay, right, okay. I'm going to need my bean friend to help absorb some of the damage. And then cast a spell. And shoot. Blah! Blah! Oh, that was horrible. Right, well, bye-bye, Mr. Ghost. And we get a bit of ectoplasm. Nice job. Okay. It says Postal Service property, no trespassing. Looks like we're going to have to trespass. Ooh. It's a stack of old newspapers. Oh hey, there's an undelivered letter beneath the stack. It's addressed to Roy Bean. Sure. A big map of the whole region with lots of confusing little annotations on it. Ah. This cabinet is full of maps, but you have no idea what any of them mean. Maybe you could ask about it at the post office in Dirtwater. Yeah, maybe. Stack of old newspapers. Ooh, a blank postcard. It's a stack of old newspapers. Somebody has removed all the funnies, so there's literally no reason to care about them. There's an article about how they had to change the name of Boot Hill Cemetery to Reboot Hill Cemetery because of all the skeletons in there coming back to life. Oh. Yeah. You don't even want to know what bureaucratic processes were involved in the placement of this outhouse, sir. Nothing interesting this time. Get through them. Nothing that's interesting. Okay. Alright. Well, let's have a quick head back to Breadwood. Oh, an open grave where we get some old coins, burial whiskey, and an engagement ring. Cool. They probably had to fill out a requisition form just to use the indoor outhouse. Yeah. Did you manage to get the logging permit? Any sign of missing mail? No, okay. Let's go to Dirtwater then. And ask about the mail. Dirtwater Mercantile, Post Office. Hey, I need some help tracking down some missing mail. How do you mean? A mail delivery went missing on the way to Breadwood, and I'm hunting on behalf of their mayor. The local mail station has a bunch of route maps, but I don't know which one I need. Well, that information ain't exactly secret, but I ain't supposed to give it out either. A delivery going missing is bad news, though. I suppose it's alright just this once. Wait here a sec. After a couple of minutes, she comes back with a sheet of notepaper. Okay, so each map has a code number on it, you see, based on region and direction of travel. She explains how to work out the code you need and gives you a cheat sheet for reference. So we've got the postal code sheet. Okay, you're not going to make me do ciphering. Cool. Postal way station. Cool, we've got 3 electrified cow skulls again. Oh, darn it. I cast the wrong spell. Gah. Okay, no worries. 56, 51. Yes, Iranos. The walks are very much straight out of Monty Python, conceptually at least. So let's just deal with this one. Oh, come on. And Beanie Man takes down the last one. Excellent. So more soul fragments and cow fangs. You just Nerrick 3 asked, I just want to be in the meeting when they brainstorm walk ideas. Oh, that's an interesting one, Stick Through 11. Did the Ghost Town remind everyone else of the argument clinic? That is an interesting thought. Not specifically, but I can see why you might think that. Anyone who is unfamiliar with that should... I mean, the argument clinic is probably on YouTube. It's one of the classic Monty Python sketches, and if I remember correctly, and I don't know if Drudcup or Fishy are in chat at all, it's based on a sketch I think that they did previously on radio with either I'm sorry, I'll read that again, or maybe it was a precursor on that. Can't remember the exact dates, but they may have been yeah, because I'm sorry, I'll read that again, predates Monty Python, no? And it might be a sketch in there that has the beginning bits of the argument clinic. So we were going to look up the maps. Sorry, that was a weird comedic tangent. Like British light entertainment comedic history from the kind of like 60 to 80s is a bit of a pet topic for me. So. You can use the cheat sheet to find the route map that leads to Breadwood. Follow the map. You follow the map, and along the route to Breadwood, you find a suspicious-looking house. Let us now discuss Angus Prune. Yes, sorry. You are Angus Prune, and I claim my vulture. Again, really old references, which probably outdates a lot of... a lot of our chat, but sorry, I'm not going to apologise for that. With the argument cleric off. So we find Chuck's house. Something about this house makes you suspicious. You can't quite put your finger on it. The place looks perfectly normal after all. You can't shake the feeling there's something very wrong going on here. Maybe you're just being paranoid. Let's have a look around. This tree looks like it wants a hug. Mood. Don't we all at this point? But I don't recommend that. It's probably just pretending to be friendly so it can suck out your soul. Aww. Let's not ascribe let's just not ascribe malice to trees. Who just want a hug. There's no name on it. It's unmarked. A cellar door. Man, I bet it's all kinds of horror down there. Like some kind of medieval torture dungeon. You approach the door hesitantly. You could be getting yourself into a real bad situation. Okay, chat. Do we want to go knock on the front door and go in ostensibly straightforwardly, but potentially alerting the occupant, or going through the cellar door and potentially be sneaky? Well, yeah, he says it's probably a blanket and pillow fort inside. Murder dungeon. Murder basement. Cellar door. Adventurous mode. Probably really nice inside. Our middle name is Sneaky, apparently. Yeah, okay, cool. Seems to be more votes for the murder basement. Okay. It's locked. But is it locked to keep you out? Or to keep something in? Whoa. It's a plotco lock. Those things are unpickable. Sure. Sure, game. Fine. Rub that in our face. Knock. You knock on the door. A voice inside calls out, "Come in. It's open. It's always open." I don't know if that's a voice or not. The door creaks open. The door creaks open, and you step inside the house. The interior is an absolute nightmare. The walls are covered with rusty chains and hooks, as well as a variety of wicked-looking knives and shears. A man of indeterminate age and slightly hunched posture grins widely as you enter, his eyes gleaming. He's standing near a large puddle of blood on the floor. Hello, my name is Chuck. Welcome to my little blood and breakfast. Your what? Blood and breakfast. Oh, sorry, I have a lisp. A lisp? Yes, it makes blood sound like blood. Bed and breakfast. I see. People also tell me I emphasize words oddly, but I don't get that at all. Well, this is all normal. Really, very normal. There's a large collection of steel chains and hooks, as well as knives, shears, and other bladed implements. Everything is covered with rust, or possibly dried blood. Or possibly both. You've noticed my collection. Yeah, it's dramatic. It all belonged to my father, and his father before him. They were butchers. And you? I do a little bit, but not professionally. I broke with family tradition to run my little blood and breakfast. Sorry, that's private. That's my bloodroom. Your what? My bloodroom. My bedroom. Oh, right, gotcha. Something tells me we need to be able to get in there. A little pantry shelf with various jars and tins on it. There's nothing very unusual, but you do notice 2 jars of tea leaves labelled Sleepy Time and Earl Grape. Kettle on the stove and it's still hot. Okay. There is a lot of blood on the floor here. I'll talk about it. I can't help but notice you have a giant pool of blood on your floor. Blood? Oh, no. I can see why you might think that, as this is certainly blood-like blood, but this is tomato soup. Tomato soup? Yes, I spilled my lunch. Very clumsy of me. I was just getting started cleaning up when you arrived. Are you here gives 100 bits and says, Anil, he seems perfectly trustworthy. Sure. Tomato soup. Well, until we are proved otherwise, sure. Chuck is staring at you. You notice that his left eye has a tendency to drift sideways as he stares, and then reset when he blinks, which is not often enough. Excuse me? Yes, how can I help you? You said you're running a bed and breakfast here? That's what I slod. Yes, sir. Could I have a look at the guest room? It's in the cellar, but I'm afraid it's unavailable at the moment. My last guest has only just checked out, and I still need to clean up the mess. Oh. What's on the menu? Homemade sausages and tomato soup. I also have a special tea blend that's a real knockout. This is fine. This is the everything is fine song. Everything is fine. What kind of sausages? Long pork sausages. My grandfather's own recipe. Did you just say long pork? Yes, right. I make them longer than regular pork sausages. They're more filling that way. This is puzzling and uncomfortable for many different reasons. You mentioned a special tea blend. Yes, a special herbal blend that puts my guests right to sleep. It's very effective. Has a mailman been by recently? Why, yes. My last guest was a mailman. Such a nice fellow. It's a shame he's no longer with us. I hope you just mean that he left. I'd like to think he'll always be here, in spirit. Thanks. Right. Okay, still tomato soup. Do you have anything that will... We can't directly engage him, so... Aha! We can switch the labels. Right. You surreptitiously swapped the labels. Chuck didn't seem to have noticed. 6 or 11 says, welcome to RQ Streams, where the cannibalism is a game mechanic and the altruism is murder. That does seem to be becoming a hallmark of this. Ex Libris Crow gives 69 bits. Nice. Oh no, Monster Pig. I think it'll be a really good idea to drink the tea, says Arai. Yeah, we'll get right on that, shall we? So let's talk to him. No. What's on the menu? Special tea blend. Oh, that reminds me. I left the kettle on. The water should be boiled by now. Would you care for a cup of tea? No thanks, I'm good. Chuck pours himself a cup of tea and sips at it while staring at you. After a bit he starts to look drowsy. Oh my, I'm coming over all sleepy. Perhaps I should get my head down for a minute. It's been a long day. Please excuse me. Sure. Okay, well, can I take anything now? This door leads to Chuck's blood room, or perhaps bedroom. Aha! Sneak, sneak, sneak. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Sneak forever. Sneak forever. Going through Chuck's drawers seems like not a good idea. There is a key on top of the dresser, though. Yoink! You got an item, Chuck's key. Yoink, indeed. Are you here gives 100 bits for Anil. Whatever you do, don't look delicious. Oh, that's Well, at least we're all stick and bones. Aha! Let's enter. You unlock the door and steel yourself for what you're about to see. Huh. It doesn't look nearly as horrific down here as you expected, unless you're particularly horrified by an unmade bed. Nothing there. Books left by previous guests. Is there anything good? Ooh! Ah! Locks and how to pick them. Oh, we didn't need to buy that book. Wow, that's 2,000 meat I'm not getting back. Beancraft Volume CX. And Frightening Topics in Next Mex. Well, there's a lightener that we're selling because we're not going any further into Next Mexromancy. Ooh, there's a blank postcard. Excellent. Let's grab the missing bag of mail. You sling the sack of mail over your shoulder. Neither rain nor sleet nor super creepy B&B proprietors nor glom of knit will stay these faithful messengers. As you're climbing out of the cellar, a mailman approaches you. Oh man, thank goodness, you found my mail. This mailbag is yours. Yes, I've been stressed out lately, so I took a day off and rented a room here for a sort of mini vacation. Chuck's a great guy, a little weird I guess, but real personable, and his cooking is great. The tomato soup and those great big sausages. His tea did wonders for my insomnia as well. It did seem pretty effective. Anyway, I forgot my mailbag and wasn't sure where I left it, so I've been retracing my steps for ages. Thanks for finding it. Sure, no problem. Here you go. The mailman walks away with the bag over his shoulder, whistling a cheerful tune. Well, that's sorted, I guess. Alright, well, let's head back to Breadwood. And, okay, yeah, we're just about at time, I think. So, ooh, we can find, as you're riding along the train, a wisp of smoke draws your attention to the devastated ranch. Like, really devastated. Worse than most of the ranches around here, which are, on average, pretty messed up. So that's Alexandria Ranch. Let's go check in with the Mayo. Did you manage to get that logging permit yet? Not yet. Any sign of that missing mail? Yep. Found the missing mailman too. He's on his way to deliver it. Excellent. I hope... Oh god, I've got that voice. Excellent. I hope there's a new issue of Mayor's Monthly. I should not have used the same voice or similar voices for those for the B&B proprietor and this guy. Right, let's take our leave here, and I'm going to call it for the evening there, so that we've done one mission. We're on our way to getting the next bit of the plot sorted. So we will revisit this. Well, let me talk about this in a moment. Let's close this down. Main menu. And quit. We will go back to here. So, thank you very much for joining me this evening. I hope this has been a fun and chill afternoon, evening, as a time of day, wherever you are. Yes, thanks for sticking with me through all of that. Little bit of admin. Thank you very much to all the mods here in chat, to Zalia and Druckup if you're around, and to Imogen Bot for keeping close rein and eye on things. Thank you very much for chatting along. It's been really nice to spend the evening with you all. A reminder that you can support us in a couple of ways, either by direct donation, subscribing to the channel, or by joining our Patreon over at www.patreon.com/Rusty Quill. If you're not, or if you're new here and want to find out more about what we do, my name is Anil. I am the community manager for Rusty Quill. You can find out more about us and the podcasts that we put out on a weekly basis over at www.rustyquill.com. And you can join the Discord. There has been a link in chat to that if you want to chat along with your fellow folks in chat here. What else? That has been the thing. Oh yes, if you are new here and you aren't following the channel, please click the button to click the little heart to follow the channel and get notified whenever we go live. It really does help if you are able to do that. Show Twitch the popularity of our channel, and if you have enjoyed, also please do tell your friends. We're trying to spread the word about the streaming that we are doing. So yeah, that would be, again, really, really helpful, folks. Arai says my hair is very fluffy. Yeah, it really is. We are very much on lockdown, lack of cutting here. So what is coming up on Saturday on this channel? We have Mike. And it's actually my erstwhile streaming partner who, unfortunately, due to current situations, we are unable to be in studio together. Mike will be back on Saturday at 3 p.m. BST for another round of War Thunder. So look forward to more tanks, planes, boats, going up, tiddly up, and probably along and down in various directions and in various amounts of fire. And as Niblik says, we will almost undoubtedly be shouting "For Sweden!" Yet again. I don't know what's the Swedish word for four, but Sverige will probably fly. Will probably be flying the blue and gold of Sweden at some point during the stream. And on Sunday, Mike is here for a chill afternoon at 2 p.m. BST for an AMA. So if you wanted to ask him anything that you might not already know about him, about streams, about characters he has played and games or whatever, then tune in for that on Sunday afternoon. Now, what else? In associated things, I believe we have Johnny will be streaming on his channel. That's twitch.tv/Johnny Waistcoat. Friday evenings at 8 p.m. in his regular slot, and I think he also streams on Sundays. Sasha Sienna will probably be on tomorrow evening, carrying on with her reading of Northanger Abbey. Bryn will be streaming tomorrow at 8 p.m. as well over at twitch.tv/BraveSirFibblethip. I'm not sure what he has decided to play yet because he just finished up Undertale. So I think he's onto something new, or it might be another round of Slay the Spire. I'm not quite sure. Stay tuned to his Twitch, his Twitter, or the Rusty Quill Twitter at the Rusty Quill for more information, because I'll retweet that. Oh, he is moving on to Night in the Woods. I think that's what he wanted to, but I'm not so sure about that. But obviously, we'll confirm that as and when. What else is on this weekend? I think that's fine. Oh, and Helen is doing a cooking stream on Sunday this week. Stay tuned to her Twitter, which is at Electo101, because I believe she is making cinnamon buns this weekend. And then I believe she's also got Deltarune next Monday at 7:30. So yeah, there's a lot on RQ streams and associated crew streams. No doubt Ben or Tim Meredith will probably try and sneak in a stream there at some point as well. But next week, so I won't be coming back to West of Loathing next week because there is something very special going on. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be... this may not be of interest to anyone, but for folks who have been around on the Discord for a while, you will know, or may have inferred, that I am a big Eurovision fan. And next week would have been the week that the 2020 edition of the Eurovision Song Contest was taking place. Due to, of course, the coronavirus situation, the contest has had to be cancelled and was most likely going to be restaged in Rotterdam next year. But that doesn't mean that any of you who are Eurovision fans have to go without your dose, your fix for it for 2020. Because what we are going to do is we are going to stage our own version of the contest, because we know all the songs, we know the running orders for the semi-finals. So next week we are going to be doing 3 very special one-off streams to crown a Rusty Quill fan winner of Eurovision 2020. So, semi-final 1 will be on Tuesday, semi-final 2 will be on Wednesday, and the grand final will be on Sunday next week. So that's 3 streams with me as host, covering Eurovision 2020 for all of you, and we will see how this goes. Thank you very much, Wonder Woman, for the 69 bits. Nice. Stay tuned in the Discord for exact timings, because I'm still working out exactly when... Oh, those 69 bits were for Eurovision Love. Thank you. Molietsu gives 420 bits, blazing it across the channel for Tim Gets His Musical episode. Not yet. So, more details to come, and as I say, stay tuned to the Eurovision channel in the Discord for more details of that, and also on streams, and no doubt I will be talking about it. But I will specify, if you can, these are one-off live events. If you are unable to make it to the stream, unfortunately, there will be no VOD, and there will be no YouTube archiving of this because of the various issues of using music and things like that, and we will almost certainly be muted on that basis. So it is unfortunately a one of those things that you will need to be there if you want to if you want to watch, and if you want to participate, because chat will get to vote as well. So we have plans. So thank you very much for tuning in today. Yes, Raleigh, voting will be taking place. Of course, we can't crown a winner without fan input as well. So yes, stay tuned for that next week. Do I really want to give you that much power? Well, it's let's just say it's power safely should be safely exercised. So, all right, thank you very much for tuning in. It's been a blast having you here and to chat to all of you, and I will see you all either in chat for mic streams this weekend or around on the Discord. So take care, folks. Bye.